Hi.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of The Eighth Sense, episode 5.
Yay. Oh, it's getting good.
Yeah,
It's getting we're getting there.
I know,
I
yeah.
just watched the next episode and we're getting there.
Next. Oh, okay. Great. I'm excited.
We're fully getting there.
Yeah, because I know you said, I don't know if it's next episode or what episode after that, where it's like the calm before the storm or like the storm. I don't know when that it's like coming up, though. It's like on the horizon.
Exactly. So it's like,
So,
ooh, oh dear. Oh dear.
yeah. I don't know how bad this is. You keep talking about it, and I don't know what to expect with it, so I'm just like going in as prepared as I can while also knowing
Just
nothing.
remember to take deep breaths,
Yeah,
Like,
that's what he said. Deep breaths. Okay.
deep breaths. Or no, what I always say. I should say what I always say. Hold your breath.
Yeah, hold your breath. Deep breaths.
It's back.
Just
Hold your
breathe.
breath is back.
Just breathe. I think is
Just breathe.
yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. It'll be whenever that big stuff happens. But how was your week this week?
Well, I'm on antidepressant.
Hey.
That's it though. Like, he said he wanted to start me on that first, and I was like, so I mean, I like to describe it as a quote from Harry Potter, which you haven't seen,
No, I haven't.
but like, it made me think of this. For the last week, it's like, oh, that's what it is. There's a part where like Maddie's gonna kill me because I'll get this wrong, but they're like looking at tea and telling a future. I'm pretty sure that's not what it means, but like, reading your future with tea leaves, all that fun shit. Like Phoebe
Yeah.
did it in Friends or something like that. And he says something, and they're like, "What does that even mean?" And he's looking through the book, and he's like, "I think it means you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it." And I was like, that's what it is.
Yep.
So that's my current state of mind. I'm still not really getting anything done because again, I told him that's not the big problem. But hopefully in a month when I go back, he'll be like, "Oh, you're right, that wasn't the problem."
Yeah.
So we'll see, I guess, a month from now. Aside from that, oh my god, I did the Barbenheimer double feature.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Very fun. It is weird how similar and how well those two movies pair to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Like they're both about like creation and like man moving past its like creation for the better or worse and seeing what it does to the world, and like it's weird. It's so they really complement each other so well.
Hmm.
And it was kind of crazy, but like Oppenheimer was like one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Oh yeah.
It was gorgeous. Like that was a really well made movie. I tried to plug my ears best I could for the bomb part. It's terrifying. Like they did this very cool thing where it's like silent for a bit. So I was like, I'm not trusting it. I'm not taking my ears away. But very cool. Very good movie. The way they played with sound and emotion was very cool. So that should win some awards this year. It was fantastic. Barbie, my new favorite movie. I love Barbie. I fucking love it. It was so good. It was way more emotional than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be a comedy. This would be fun. And then I came out of it going, I need to call my mom. I need to give her a hug. So I love Barbie. I'll never shut up about Barbie. I think it's a great movie. I've seen it twice now. And I've talked to my mom into seeing it.
Oh yeah.
So when we go home, eventually, once it's on, like, I pre-ordered it on Google Play. So once it's available on Google Play, I'm gonna watch it with my mom. Because I was like, we have to watch it together. It's about women. She was like, I heard they lied in the trailer and it's about, like, feminism and everything. And I'm like, it's not lying. Like, Barbie's always been a feminist doll. Barbie's whole thing was, I can do anything. I can do any job ever. That's literally her whole shtick. So why did you think they lied in the trailer? Like, that's what Barbie is. So it took some convincing, but she'll watch it with me. No, I love that movie. It's got so many, like, small things that you don't even notice until after. And I went on Tumblr and saw a bunch of people talking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually really in depth and really like psychologically just interesting about like the patriarchy and things like that. Like you didn't even realize until you read about it later.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a masterpiece. So, and I'm gonna go watch more of Greta Gerwig's movies because if this is what she does, hell fucking yeah. What else have I done this week? I went to work twice. That's about it. I work today. I work at 5 p.m., which is gonna suck. Because usually I don't work at night. So I work 5 to 9. I'm like, ew. So that'll be fun. I've been only working like 4-hour shifts, and I'm like, I mean, okay, but you do know I'm not getting everything done that you want me to get done like in those few hours, right? It's just not possible. So I'll be doing that. I don't know what else. Oh, JK on Shujuta.
Oh yes, I watched that when I got home yesterday.
Oh, iconic.
Oh, that was so good.
He would not leave. He just kept singing. Sugar was just like, oh my god, just go to karaoke. And he was sitting there going, da-da-da, da-da-da. I fucking love him. He's so funny.
It was so good.
Oh my god. That was so good. That's definitely one of my new favorite episodes of Shujuta, aside from the there's one where TXT was on it, 2 members of TXT, and one of them got so insanely drunk.
So okay, someone told me that one of them got like super drunk and didn't remember anything.
It's so funny. He's sitting there going, he's like, what's the word, like when your mouth goes all slurring.
Oh, slurring, yeah.
Yeah. He started slurring and just talking, be like, I just love you and I think you're a great role model and yeah, I'm glad that you're my older brother and it was so fun. And like while he was talking to the other guy, at one point he just started to tip his head down and just put it on the table.
Yeah, I saw clips of that where he just falls asleep.
It was so funny. He was like, I'm gonna get you some water. He's like, no, I'm fine. He's like, no, you need water. Eat. It was so funny. That's probably one of my favorite episodes, but this is definitely another one of my favorites. So, I hope he has every member at some point on this show because he's had everyone except for. Oh my god, I think it's just except for Tay.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Tay's the only one he hasn't had on there. So once Tay comes out with his mixtape or his single or whatever,
yeah,
he'll probably have him on there.
Yeah.
Whenever. Crossing the fingers, whenever. That's like the one that everybody's been waiting for. Like everybody's always talking about like Tay's mixtape. They've been talking about it since like In the Soup, like season 1, because he's talked about it in like the car or something. He's like, oh, I'm working on something, and that was like what 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's coming. I always see it trending with saying like, oh, V is coming or something, or Tay's coming, like
exactly
something like that. So I'm just like, okay, I haven't heard anything yet, but I'll wait. I'll be here when it does, but
I'll be here, I swear.
I don't know when.
We also got news that JK's coming out with another single and then an album.
Yeah, I think in November, he said.
In November. So, and he was like, oh, so they're probably almost ready then. He's like, no, I haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, November for sure.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see, but god, that was so funny. Oh, remember I told you about BuzzFeed Unsolved?
Yes. I know you mentioned
the 2 guys that go like do supernatural and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I met one of them.
Oh, what?
It was crazy. Me and Maddie were at City Walk for Barbenheimer. And after Oppenheimer, we went outside to walk around for a bit. And we just walked past him. I was like, hi, I'm a big fan. And he was like, thank you.
Oh.
I was like, wow. Because we both like BuzzFeed Unsolved. So Maddie turned around. She was like, oh, hey. So we were both like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. But that was cool. That was a crazy thing that happened. Perks of going to City Walk for movies. Usually a lot of people go to that one because it's nice and there's recliners. So yeah, that's been my week, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anything else happened. I bought another copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue, so I can read it before the movie comes out. And so now I have 4 different covers. I now have the movie cover.
Wow.
So definitely my favorite book now that I have 4 covers.
I was gonna say, it must be. at this point.
I mean, my favorite book for the longest time was The Tin Princess by Philip Pullman. And it still is one of my favorites of all time. But I only have one cover of it because I'm pretty sure there's only one cover. And it's all tattered and old and used. And I love that book. But this book is like nuts. Like, I know it backwards and forwards. Like, it's kind of crazy how well I know it. I can't remember any quotes from Tin Princess, so I might have to reread it. But this is like the one. So, the way I know it way too well. So, I'm very excited for the movie to come out. I've been seeing clips pop up and everything. So I'm hoping it goes well. They had the fan screening in London.
Oh, yeah?
That was something that happened this week. So, everyone said it's good. I was like, okay, I'll take your word for it. So, we'll see how it goes.
Well, come out in like,
I want to react
2
to it
weeks?
so badly.
When did they come out?
Yeah, August 11th.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like 2 weeks away.
No, it's not this Friday, but it's the next Friday.
Oh.
So.
It's so close. I want to react to it, but like, my computer barely connects to the internet right now. No matter how hard I try, it won't do it. So I have to talk to my dad to install that, like, he has like an internet booster or something, because now there's an extra person in the house. And I was like, please, you've had it for like a week, can you please install it, because I can't do anything without it.
Maybe like
I have to record it.
Maybe you can find somewhere to like download it or something. Like, I don't know if they're like, I know that might be like, but like that's like.
But even if I could, I need the internet to download it.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe I'm screwed. Maybe I'm not. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll. Again, you have 2 weeks to prep for that.
I could always go to like Starbucks or the library or something to download it, and then I can bring it home and then do it or something.
That'd be
Might
smart,
have to do that. Anyway, that was my week. How was yours?
Pretty chill. I my week off, so I didn't really do much. I did, however, like binge react to a bunch of shit.
Really?
Because like, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have like episodes up on my Patreon earlier, and then on YouTube like a good few weeks or like a month or so later, like afterwards.
That's my plan.
So I had to pre-record like a bunch of those shows. So I did that. I'm currently in the process of editing, uploading all those, and scheduling uploads on YouTube and like doing all that stuff now. I'm also on Patreon currently in the process of going back and changing all like the tiers, because like I have to like, because I have like new tiers now and new things, and like I'm assigning them all different things.
Yeah.
But there's no way to do them in like batches, so I need to go back and do every single one individually.
Oh.
Do you know how many posts I had on Patreon?
A lot.
I had over 1,500.
Oh no.
That I am currently in the process of going back and fucking changing them.
It's like that one time I tried to organize my emails, and after like 3 pages, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I can't do this.
Yeah. So I'm still doing that. I'm currently in the process. What I did, I'm going by like tags, so like by like each show I'm going by, just to make it like easier in chunks. I'm currently in the section where there are only like 20 or so per tag. So like, but there's still like fucking 50 of them. So it'll still be a while. But
yeah,
I'm slowly getting there. But
project.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. But yeah, that's mainly my week. It was just pre-recording a bunch of shit, and now editing and uploading and doing all that stuff. So now, for the future, I will hopefully always be like ahead. So that'll be good. And then, yeah, that was about it.
Damn. Seems busy though.
I mean, yeah, hey, it kept me busy. It kept me doing things, but that was mainly the week.
My week was just literally Barbie.
Yeah.
I started rewatching a K-drama that me and my mom watched.
Ooh.
And we always talk about it. I was like, I'll rewatch it. Why not? This is The King Eternal Monarch. Great show, by the way. If you haven't watched it, you guys should watch it. And actually, the main guy in the show is the one I said that our main character in 8th Sense looks like.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah. Yes, that's it. He's in The King Eternal Monarch, and it's such a beautifully done show. And so rewatching it again was really fun because I forgot a couple little things that happened here and there. I only remembered the really big things. So I would go, and my dad's like, "You've seen this, haven't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I forgot that."
Yeah.
So it was really fun rewatching that all the way through. There were 16 episodes and I made it. I made it all the way to the end. And I'm also watching like a K sitcom, I guess, which I've literally never seen a sitcom before. Like I've only really watched dramas, so this is really interesting. It's on Netflix. I think it's called So Not Worth It.
Okay.
And it's about a bunch of students at a university. There's like foreign students there too. Everyone speaks Korean though. It's just like a whole bunch of people from like other countries and stuff just in this little dorm and everything like that, and going to school and things like that. And it's funny. It's funny for a K sitcom, so I'm having fun with it. I think it's a fun show. So I thought, why not watch it? Because it's like 30 minutes an episode, and it seems cute. So I watched a couple. It's kind of cute. So
nice.
That's another thing I'm watching. But other than that, yeah, me neither. Not much happened this week.
So The Eighth Sense, episode 5.
Yeah.
So we start off with Jihyun and Airi in class. And okay, so I know you said you like Airi and everything.
I do. Okay, this was a bit of a lapse. Okay,
because like I was very like personally offended by this.
It's a little mean. It's a little mean.
So she's like, so they're in class and a girl's giving like an oral presentation or whatever, and she's like writing a note to Jihyun, and she's like, "What an like loser" or something, or like, "What an idiot!" Like, is she really doing this? And I didn't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I was not a fan of that.
I know. That was like a bit of a lapse. I'm sorry. That wasn't very nice. I like her energy, but like something she says are a bit questionable.
Yeah. She said something later that I'll talk more about. I don't really fault her for what I think is gonna happen, but I still think she shouldn't have said what she said, because then it might escalate to something else happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get into that more in that scene, but cause I heard that, I was like, oh no. I think I know where this is going. And then the professor is like asking Jihyun and Airi what their project is on, and they say the "I'm a cyborg, but that's okay" movie, I guess.
I don't know if this movie's real, but whether it's real or not, I think it's a play off of, or the show that I watched was a play off of this. It's okay not to be okay, because in Korean, their movie is called Saebogiman Kwenchana, I think, and in Korean mine is called Saikojiman Kwenchana. So it's very similar titles, and so I think it's like a play off of it, or like a parody or something like that. Great show, by the way. It's okay not to be okay. It's kind of like the art style is very interesting. They have like little moments where it just like goes into this like fairy tale book or something like that, and there's little like 3D claymation like characters walking around where it like just in each episode just to show you like a little bit of like this is what happened in the book or something like that. Very interesting show, but it's all about mental health and stuff like that. I love that show. So I heard them say that, I was like, huh? So is that a play off of my show?
So then after class, Avery's like, "Hey, we should skip," and he's like, "No, I can't. It's like my major class." And she's like, "It's fine. We're like freshmen, so like this like the time to skip. Like we can't skip when we're older and stuff." So
it is the time to skip.
And she kind of persuades him into doing it. So they start to leave, but then they run into Jaewon and friends. They're kind of like Chen, like they kind of explain like, oh yeah, they're going to have fun in Seoul, and like they're skipping class, and they're kind of just like, yeah, no, just make sure to email the professor saying like you're sick and stuff to cover your tracks.
I'm sick.
And then they kind of make a plan to like meet up tonight. So
everyone meets up together.
Yeah, so they're planning to meet up, which is interesting.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, then I guess they go to a store, and they're just, I guess, buying clothes or whatever. And she's like, yeah, like we should just like shop around. So They kind of try on his clothes and shit, and had a little like montage. Though it's not really a montage, just I think
They go try on clothes. She was like, "Oh, the vintage stores are where it's at in Seoul," and I was like, "Girl, walking through Seoul, every time me and Vicky went into a vintage store, we were like, Christ, we need to leave because the prices were like, it was like $80 for a jacket, like $100 for another one.
Damn.
I was like, I can't do the vintage stores. I don't have the money for that.
Dang.
We saw like this really cool like M&M, like the candy jacket. It was like a racer, like bomber jacket kind of, and it had like M&Ms just all around it, and there was some denim, and I was like, that's a sick jacket, but it was like $120, and she was like, oh, I'm out. So I was like, girl, not the vintage stores. I could never. My wallet could never.
Damn. But yeah, no. Airi finds a like beret she likes, and Jihyun finds like a jacket. Well, he finds like a hoodie. He found combo. Like a hoodie jacket combo. I was gonna say.
I like it. I like the hoodie jacket combo.
I do too. It would look nice.
I have a jacket that literally has like a hoodie hood on it, and just doesn't have a hoodie underneath it. It's just like kind of like sewn together. I like it. Some people are like, "Oh, this is so like '90s," and like this is one of the things we wish wouldn't come back. I'm like, why? It's cute.
Yeah, no,
I like it.
I think it looks kind of like they complement each other well. I think the jacket and the hoodie.
Yeah.
So then with Jaewon, his friend, and Yoonwon, they're kind of talking about like who's gonna pay tonight, because I guess like since they're like the seniors, they think that they should pay, or like one of them should pay. But then Yoonwon is kind of like, we can just like split the bill. So
yeah, why not? Just split the bill.
That makes sense.
Not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of like, okay, we should like let them know. Do you have any other numbers? And Jaewon's like, oh, I do. I'll call or text or whatever.
I do. Don't worry, I do.
So then with Jihyun and Airi, they find out she's one of those people who takes pictures of her food before she eats them.
Not gonna lie, when I was over there, I was doing the same exact thing. But like, I wasn't like standing up and like really trying to get the angle right. I was just like, oh, cute picture. All right, we done. Like but I see like what she's doing, and I'm like, I mean, I get it. Like,
so it was in this moment when I realized that Airi is both my friends, because
oh my gosh,
because one of my friends, Steven, he constantly takes pictures of like the food when it comes, and like takes like 20 different pictures to post or whatever.
Oh my god.
And then after that, we see that she had Jihyun take pictures of herself, and my friend Amanda constantly does that and constantly needs to take it like again 20 times to make sure it's right and everything. And I was just like, damn, Jihyun, I feel for you in this fucking scene. Because I'm like, every time I go out with them, it's always that, every single time.
I mean, I don't take like that many. Honestly, I only ever take pictures of my food if I'm like really out somewhere. Like if I'm like at a really fancy cafe and there's really pretty food or things like that. If I'm like going to like, I don't know, Applebee's and my food comes, I'm just like, I don't need to take a picture of this. It's just noodles, like it's spaghetti, like. So it depends on where I am too.
I think I'm similar to that, because like very rarely will I take pictures of my food. But even if I do, I take it like once or twice. I don't need to like angle it right, get the lighting right, like do all that. I'm just kind of like snap and then eat.
I do have like, for every cafe we went to, I think I have like maybe 10 pictures of the same kind of food, but like angled differently, because I was in my photography era. That's why.
But also, like, I think that makes sense because you were also on vacation away in a foreign country trying new food. Like, that's acceptable and like understandable. Where this, I feel like they've probably been to the store like how many times? Like they're probably familiar with it at least. I think.
Jihyun maybe hasn't gone, but she could have.
But he's not the one taking. I mean, he's taking the picture, but she's the one that wants the picture.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So no, I just thought that was funny. That I'm like, damn, I relate to him so much in this scene, because I'm just like, I just want to eat with the whole picture and everything.
She was just like, quick, move out of the way.
Yeah. And then we come back with Jaewon, and he's like, oh, I texted and I didn't get an answer. And his friend's like, okay, why don't you call? And he's like, I love this part because he's just like, well, I never called Jihyun before. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, how do I do? Like, I'm like, dude.
That's so cute.
Damn.
They're like, why are you freaking out about it? It's not like he's your boyfriend. He's like,
Yeah, and his friend is literally like, are you good? Like, are you playing hard to get or something? And he's like, no, I mean, it's just like, it would be weird, because, you know? And then he gets up and leaves the room to fucking call.
They're like, why are you leaving the room? I'm so confused.
They, like,
What
oh
is
my
going
god,
on?
these two are morons a little bit, just saying.
It's so funny. Oh my god. He was so nervous. He was all self-conscious. Oh, I've never called him before. What do I do?
Oh my god, I was
what do I
like,
say?
damn. He is whipped right now.
Oh
He
my
got
god.
it so bad.
So bad.
So then with Jihyun and Airi, she finds out that he has an Instagram account, so they're like, okay, let's follow each other. And then she's like, wow, you don't really have many pictures on here. Which again, I relate. I don't really post pictures on Instagram at all.
Yeah, you don't really, do you?
I want to see when the last picture was. I mean, because I post something on my story and stuff, but like...
Yeah, you post on your story every once in a while, but like, I rarely see pictures on your... I remember going on your Instagram once, like, a while ago, and the last thing you posted was like months early.
So, okay, so the most recent one was from when I went to the Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, yeah, that
like,
warrants it.
Before that, it was within almost like a year ago, over a year ago.
Oh,
July 16th, 2022.
To be honest, I don't post that many pictures either. I mean, I post pictures when I do like big things. Like when I went to Seoul, I posted, I think maybe like 6 or 7 or something like that pictures. But it's more a story that I do. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
Story's way easier for me to do, and I only post pictures if it's, like, really big or really warrants it.
Yeah. And stories, I'll do every once in a while, mainly because for my stories, I have it, like most of the people who know me in, like, my real life, I have, like, do not see them. So I can post it more for, like, the YouTube stuff or whatever, so...
Yeah.
But, like, with public posts, it's, like, my family and, like people I know in real life can see it, so I kind of just, like, don't really...
Exactly.
I don't really... care to share stuff with them, so I don't really make posts like that, but I do post stories every now and then. Sometimes I'll do like a Q&A on Instagram just because I'm bored or whatever, but again...
I probably post a story at least once a day.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I do a lot of stories. But it's not of me, that's the thing. It's like of posts. Like,
I never post like stuff of myself.
This is cute. Yeah. I never do that.
Like, okay, so again, with my Instagram, like, again, other than the Taylor Swift concert, where my friend made me take pictures with her, oh my god, the last picture of me I'm in was from July 8th, 2020.
Oh my god. Mid-COVID.
Yeah, again, that was for my friend's birthday. And then, oh my god, yeah. No, I do not take pictures of myself very often.
I posted a picture of you on mine for when we met for BTS.
Yeah, that was one, yes.
That was one. Yeah, you're gonna have, like, such a very low, like, footprint online.
Well, on Instagram, yes. On YouTube, I'm, like, posting every day. Really.
That's a very good point, actually. I forgot about that. Your YouTube video everywhere.
But, like, no, my Instagram is, like, I like it dead. Like, there's, like, nothing there. Again, I mainly use it to message people, because, like, that's, like, mainly what it's for. Like, again, sometimes stories or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't really use it.
Yeah. Pictures I don't post much. It has to be a major life event where I won't post much.
Yeah. But then Airi, who is on Jihyun's phone, is like, oh, Jaewon's calling. And he's like, and again, he's the same thing. He's like, oh, I'll be right back. And I gotta take this.
Oh, shit, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And she has a little look, too. She knows.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
She knows.
She 100% knows that. I'm, like, convinced. She knows.
100%. Like, he walks out and she's like, okay.
Like, that's the thing. Like, again, it was hinted a little bit in the last episode, but I definitely think, like, the little look she gives, I think she had the same thing, like, last week, too. Because it's like, I think she knows. I think she's picking up on that.
She's not like, oh my god, I know you're into him. She's just like,
I see what's going on.
I see things.
So yeah, so on the phone, Jaewon is like, hey, I sent a location for a night, but you didn't answer me. And he's like, oh, sorry, I was out. But he does say that they will be there. And he's like, okay, see you soon. So then after dinner with Jaewon, Yoonwon, and Jaewon's friend, whose name... Why do I still not know his name? What's his name? Because I've literally just been calling him Jaewon's friend this whole fucking time.
You're gonna laugh when you hear it. It's Taeyoung.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so maybe now you'll remember it.
Have they mentioned it before, or am I just stupid?
Yeah, I think they did on the beach, and I noticed it, and I was like, oh, Taeyoung.
Oh. Okay.
So
Okay, Taeyoung. Okay, easy. That's easy to remember. Great.
now you'll remember it. Easy peasy.
Great. Okay. So yeah, so Jaewon, Yoonwon, and Taeyoung are all here, and they're waiting for the freshmen to come, and then they do. Jihyun and Airi. However, then Taeyoung is like, "Oh, did Bit not come?" Because they were gonna invite her, but
No.
no. Airi is like, "Oh no, she had other plans."
Yeah.
So then they all start drinking, and again with the grill thing, Jaewon starts doing it, and then Jihyun's like, "Oh, I can help."
Ew. A couple that grills together stays together.
They're constantly grilling together, and again, Airi does have a look. Again, like looks over at them, and there's another like observation look she has.
She's the only one.
She is the only one who's realizing things here.
She sees the truth.
Yeah. So then Taeyoung starts talking about Jaewon's like company and like his like how his like dad's rich and everything and like all that stuff and how he'll inherit the company and like all that
He's
stuff.
like outrageously jealous of Jaewon because he won't shut up about
Oh,
Jaewon.
I think that's the thing. He is so jealous. Like he wishes he had that life, but he doesn't.
I honestly hate him. I really do. Give it 2 episodes, you'll hate him too.
Yeah, and he also mentions the fact that like, oh, he's fortunate that he's an only child because if he had siblings, it might complicate the matter. And Jaewon kind of like slams on the table and like immediately Jihyun like gripping his thigh. Now it's like the other way around this time.
He knows how like upset he is, even though he doesn't know the full story.
Yeah, they can like
chill.
Yeah, and then Airi, this is the part where she starts talking with Taeyoung about Bitna, and she's like, "Oh, do you like her?" And he's like, "Well, yeah. Well, there's kind of mutual attraction." And he's like, "Oh, did she say anything?" And Airi's like, "No."
No.
And Jihyun's like, "Oh wow, that's even worse." Like that fact.
Oh wow, that sucks, man. Sorry. Amazing.
But then Airi starts talking about like how she's very picky and like how she's like has very like high standards, I guess, for guys. But then mentions that she talked about Jaewon. And again, this was the thing I talked about earlier where I was like, okay, probably shouldn't have said that.
Okay, see, but if I wouldn't put that on her. And if anything does end up happening, which I don't remember if it does.
No, that's the thing. Like again, I think like if Taeyoung does something with this information or like with that in mind might do something because of it, which I think he's going to. I don't blame her. I just wish she didn't. I think she just like said things she probably shouldn't have because it's like I don't know. It's just like I feel like she. I don't fault her for whatever happens. Like I'm not gonna go back and trace it at her, but like as soon as she said, I was like, "Oh, Airi, you should not have said that. That was something you should have."
I will say this. I don't know if it's Bitna specific to whatever he does. I'm pretty sure it's not Bitna specific. I don't know if anything comes in motion from this specifically. It could just be all things at once, but I don't think it is because something else happens, and you'll see what I mean 2 episodes from now.
Okay. Because that was just like initial thought I had. Like, ooh. It caught my eye when she said that, and he kind of looked like very upset about that. So I was like, oh no. So I think we will take a break here. And when we come back, they will continue drinking.
All the drinking.
And a backstory a little bit.
Ooh.
Interesting backstory. So, yeah, we will be right back. And we're back with our recap of The Eighth Sense, episode 5. So, later in the evening, Jaewon is very drunk.
Very drunk.
Very drunk. Jihyun's there. He's like, you are drinking too much. And he's like, no, it's fine. And keeps drinking.
Yeah. You can tell it's not fun drinking either. It's pain drinking.
Yeah.
The vibes are off.
Yeah, and he's very he's not good right now.
No, he's not
No.
good.
And then he asks Ji-hyun if he has any siblings. And we find out that he has a younger sister.
Ah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And he's like, oh, are you close with her? And he's like, well, I don't like her rebellious side. But she was nice when I recently saw her, so...
Siblings.
Yeah. And then he says, like, hey, be nice to her.
Oh.
And Ji-hyun is like, you are not acting like yourself right now.
Something is wrong here.
Yeah. But then Jaewon like asks, like, he's like, oh, well, how do you know what's, like, acting like myself really is?
There's a point. I mean, they don't really have, like, deep discussions.
Mm.
They just are comfortable with each other. So he's like, do you even know what my normal self is?
Well, then Ji-hyun does say, like, that's up to you. Like, whoever your true self is your true self. But this just doesn't seem it. So then the other three come over, and they're like, wow, he is really drunk.
Yeah. Wow.
And they're kind of talking about, like, oh, who should take him home? And Ji-hyun's like, hey, I'll take him because he's, like, on my way, and it's just easier.
Another thing I don't like about Taeyeon.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Is that, like, literally, like, Yoonwon said, she was like, you know how many times he's taken you home while you were drunk off your ass? And he's like, so it's not my way. Like, or he's like, well, it's not in my direction of my place, so why would I take him? And I'm like, this guy has literally taken you home so many times because he's a good friend.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to get hurt or something. And you're just like, ew, no. Like, oh, I hate him. He's such a bad friend. He's not a good friend at all.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't seem like it, no. Yeah, I do like how Ji-hyun asks, like, Aery, he's like, hey, do you want to, like, come home with us too? And she's like, no, I'm good.
You guys go.
Yeah, she would be like, oh, it's, like, bad for, like, a girl to walk home with a guy at night or something after drinking or something like that.
Don't want to get the rumors started.
Yeah, no. So then Ji-hyun and Jaewon take a cab. Jaewon is kind of passed out on Ji-hyun's shoulder.
Mm.
And then as they are walking, again, his arms, like, slung around him, and they're just, like, wobbling toward his place. And Ji-hyun's kind of, like, complaining. He's like, oh, man, I thought you would have, like, sobered up by now. Like, but you're still cute when you're drunk or something.
Yeah, see? These two, I thought about this when I watched the scene as well, because, like, yeah, these two haven't spoken about, like, whatever the fuck is going on between them, but there's this mutual feeling of there's something here, so it's very easy for them to be like, oh, you're cute when you're drunk, oh, da-da, because they both know there's maybe something there.
Yeah.
It's unspoken.
Yeah. And so then he starts, like, teasing about it. He's like, oh, wait, so that mean I'm always cute if I'm still cute when I'm drunk or whatever? And he starts, like, teasing him a little bit.
These two, I swear.
But then Ji-hyun gives him the little, like, anti-hangover drink or whatever it is.
Yes, Barney Stinson's hangover elixir.
Yes, that one. And gives it to him and he drinks it. And then, oh, I really like this when Ji-hyun says, like, I don't know what's going on with you or what happened, but I believe, like, you can get through this and you can call me if you need me.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't push him. He doesn't ask what's wrong. He doesn't try to, like, fish for answers. He's just like, hey, I can tell you're having some trouble. So if you need me, call me. And you got this. Like, wow. What a good person.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah. But then Ji-hyun pulls him into a hug. Or Jaewon pulled him into a hug. And then he says, like, oh, what, you can't kiss me today?
Don't kiss me today.
Yeah.
Because he knows he
But
kisses when
then
he's drunk.
Jaewon says, like, oh, when did I kiss you? Which I'm not sure.
I'm sure he still remembers.
I think he might be, like, playing it off as, like, he doesn't remember or something, but I think he's
like, even if he's a bit tipsy, I think he's still like, what? When did I kiss you?
Yeah.
Like, he still has enough brain to be like, I never did that. No.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But he
I think he still knows.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, he literally, like, after that, he literally just didn't speak to him for, like, a whole episode.
Yeah.
So it's like, He knows.
Yeah, like had he acted like nothing happened, and he was treating him just the same as before. Maybe I would have been more like believing it. But I do generally like he obviously
Yeah.
remembered. He obviously knows, and he's just like
Mm.
I think he's just trying. I think he's trying to play hard again. Like I think Taeyeon was saying earlier, he's like already playing hard again. I'm like I think so, a little bit, sort of. So then the next morning, I think Jaewon's dad is like banging on the door or something and trying to get him up.
Yeah. He doesn't like that he goes out and drinks at night.
Hmm.
Let him. He's a fucking senior in college. But he apparently the thing is he doesn't like it when he goes out and drinks at night, and so he's constantly like yelling at him and apparently getting more violent with that.
Yeah.
Which is what the therapist said in the last episode.
Yeah. About how aggressive he is. I think it was. So then Jaewon gets up, and it seems like he's leaving the room, but then we get a flashback to memories, I guess. And he's with his little brother. I forget his name, but it'll come up later.
Fuck. Yeah, it comes up later.
Yeah. They go up to like the store or like I don't know what it is. It's like a counter, the shopping counter, whatever. And his brother's like, "Hey, close your eyes," and he does, and he's like, "This one," and he picks out a camera, and then he's like, "Okay, open your eyes," and he's like, "Here, it's a camera for your birthday," because he wanted to buy him a better camera.
So this is what I was talking about in the last episode, where we kind of find out what he wanted to do for a living.
He wanted to be a photographer?
He did, yes.
Oh.
That's what it is. This was like the slight hint that you get to what he wanted to do. They talk about it later on more, but this is where you get the first hint of what he wanted to do with his life at first.
I don't see why he was like being like, "Oh, I'm too old to do it now. Like I can't like do it because it's like it's too far." Like,
well, he also has been like he's gone through all this, and also aside from this, his dad's constantly like, stop fucking around. You're gonna inherit the company one day, kind of thing. So
that's true.
It's kind of been pushed into him that he can't do it anymore.
Yeah. And then his brother said, like, "Promise me you'll become a great photographer with this camera. Take lots of pictures of me too." And then he thanks him and hugs him. And then in present day, Jaewon's crying. And the camera is broken, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, the camera is broken. He's like hysterically crying, and he says that Jae-jin, his brother,
Jae-jin, that's right,
bought this for him.
So what happened is the dad got pissed and he threw the camera at the ground.
No.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it's trying to imply. Like the dad was constantly yelling at him and pissed and everything until like this moment where like he got so mad that he like took the camera from him and just threw it at the ground. And so he broke the last thing that he had of his little brother that his brother had given him at the very least. The most important thing.
Damn.
Yeah. So he's going through it.
Do we ever meet the dad, or is this just like he's like a voice off screen?
I'm pretty sure we never see the dad. It's just he's a looming dark like voice that we just hear off to the side. Just like, which is basically, I think that really mimics of what Jaewon sees, because we don't ever like see the dad, but it's like I think what he sees of his dad is the anger. So it makes sense that we never see him either, because we're feeling from it is the anger, which is putting us in that same position.
Yeah, which actually kind of relates to Scam, because we never see Isak's parents. We kind of like see their silhouette or like the back of their heads, but we never actually we hear them or text them, but like we never actually see them because they're not in his life.
You're right.
Maybe that's one. Okay, you're right. Look at me.
We found one. We found one.
I saw, we haven't got to the big one that you knew, right? Because I still haven't picked up on those.
No, we haven't gotten to a couple. There's like two that reminded me of it, but the two are basically the same thing. Okay. So there's one in the next episode, I will say that. Ooh. And one in the last episode, but they're both basically the same thing. Okay. So it's the same thing that reminds me of one thing in Scam.
Okay. So then the next day, Jaewon calls Jihyun and is like, "Hey, what are you up to? Do you want to go to the beach?" And so he pulls up, picks him up, and he goes.
He called him because he was having a tough time, and so he called him. So he listened to him, even though he was drunk.
Yeah.
He called him when he needed him.
So then we're back in therapy. And his therapist is talking with Jaewon and is kind of saying like how when he first came here, he seemed very mature and like people didn't really believe he was a high school student when he first showed up.
Which I gotta be honest is like possibly I view it as a negative thing. And she's speaking about it like, oh, like that's a bad thing. Like I don't know if she's speaking about it like that, but I view it as a negative thing because like when you seem more grown up than you are, that means you had to mature quickly.
Yeah.
In my mind, at least, most of the time.
And she does go on to say, like, all of his worries about, like, not letting his parents down and not doing what he wants to do because of that.
Mm.
Like, I think that does go into the whole maturity aspect as well, where he had to, like, grow up fast because his father was, like, grooming him to run the business or company or whatever after he retired or died or whatever the company is, I guess.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to speak about it like this because his brother's like a person.
Yeah.
But like when he was alive, Jaewon had this like there was probably a little more relief on Jaewon because like even though he may have been still being kind of groomed to be the next person to be the runner of the company, the CEO, or inherit it, there was still another option. His younger brother was another option that if Jaewon didn't, then there's always his little brother who could have also inherited the company. But now that his little brother's gone, there's probably that extra weight of I didn't just lose my brother, but I'm also the only person that my dad is going to be forcing this onto.
Yeah, I also think going back to the brother is I think it was also like his brother was really his only like safe place or like person to talk to.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know anything about the mother yet. We know Taeyoung isn't a great friend, but like his brother was kind of like there for him. He bought him a camera. Like we saw they had a very close relationship. Just that one flashback.
Exactly. He believed in him.
Yeah, and also I don't know if this was intentional or not, but his brother also kind of reminded me of Ji Hyun. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with like maybe like his attraction towards him, like just like even like
maybe
even like they kind of look similar as well, but also like their personality and like their like vibe. I don't know, they remind me of each other, which could be why Jaewon was so like drawn to Ji Hyun.
He did say at one point that like I think it was like in the first or second episode, he said he was about to say you're the same age as my brother or something like that, but they stopped him. So yeah. It's like, oh, nothing.
Yeah, he mentioned something like that.
Yeah. It's very interesting to this. That's what I'm telling you. This show is deep.
Yeah.
It's a deep show.
And then the therapist starts talking about his brother. And we find out that the brother got in an accident under Jaewon's watch.
Yeah.
And how he wasn't able to protect him.
That's gotta be tough.
And now he's like living his life for him or struggling to do so in that way.
Because he didn't just like lose his brother, but in his mind, it's probably his fault.
Yeah.
Because he was watching him.
Do we ever find out like, or maybe, I don't know if we see it play out or hear about like play more into detail like what happened to him? Or are they kind of just like...
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I'm not saying yes or no, but in the next episode we have more of a discussion.
Okay. Because I'm curious, like, how... Because I know a lot of people, like, blame themselves when, like, people die, like... But, like, a lot of times it's like, oh, well, like, it wasn't really... Like, the difference between, like, it, like, not necessarily... I don't want to say being their fault that they died, but, like... The difference between, like, oh, you literally couldn't do anything to do it, and then, like, oh, you kind of, like... made a mistake and something happened.
In my opinion, it's only your fault if you did a killing. Like, if someone else killed someone and it's something you accidentally set in motion, obviously it's going to make you feel horrible and stuff like that, but the person who's at fault is the person who did it.
Yeah.
I can see why he thinks it would be his fault, but, like, it's... Accidents happen all the time. Yeah. Like, you can't control the universe. You can't have your eyes open 24/7. If something happens when you blink, it's not your fault. Yeah. Like, obviously you were watching him, but things happen, you know?
Yeah. I'm curious if it's gonna be like a like between this situation with like Team and his cousin, where like like maybe he was teaching him how to surf or something, and then like big wave came and like like he drowned or something like that. Like maybe something like that happened, But
I will answer your question that you asked me. I will answer it in the next episode.
Okay.
Because we have more of a discussion of it in the next episode, and then I'll be able to answer it fine.
So then the therapist asks Jaewon, like, what makes him happy now most of these days?
And we know.
Yeah, he says he got a new friend. And she's like, how do you feel with this new friend? And he says, I feel comfortable. But we just became friends.
Yeah, that's like the main thing that we see from them is that he feels comfortable with him. Like, you never see him stressed or freaking out. The only time he is like when he's like, oh, what should I say when I call him? Like, it's the stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not, he's whenever they hang out, that feeling isn't there. It's more just like easy.
Yeah. And he says, like, how he, like, again, he's comfortable with him, and, like, how when he's with him, he doesn't need to, like, pretend to be someone he's not. He gets to, like, really be himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he also says he doesn't want to make rash decisions to make him unhappy.
Ah. What do you think that means?
It means he doesn't want to fuck this up, I think. Like, I mean,
true. He doesn't want to fuck it up.
I think he almost wants to, like, pay Ji-hyun back. Like, he thinks that Ji-hyun is helping him, like, feel comfortable with himself, and he wants to be able to do the same for him. I think, in that way. And he doesn't want to, like, snap at, like, him, or, like, do something to make him unhappy, or, like, uncomfortable, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Well, the therapist says, does she say it now, or does she say it later? She says, would you think about deepening the relationship or something like that, right? She says that. She
said that, I hope you can build a good friendship without crossing the line.
Yeah, she says it before, have you ever thought about deepening it? And then he's like, I don't want to cross the line because, I don't want to fuck that up or anything like that. That becomes a very important thing for him. It becomes a thing that you notice throughout the next few episodes, like the term crossing the line, and you'll see why.
Okay. And yeah, this is when she starts talking about, like, his dad getting more aggressive and stuff.
Okay, that is in this one, okay.
And then she prescribes him for 2 weeks. But then he's like, wait, can I get a month's worth because I'm, like, busy and working so hard? And she's like, I'll do 3. And that's about it. So.
I got, like, a month and a half worth of mine. Jesus. I would say I had 2 months worth, but, like, he wants me to up it at some point, so I have, like, a month and a half of it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dang.
That's a lot. I was like, whoa!
So that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. Do you want vibes?
Before that, who's your MVP?
Oh, before that. Wonderful for remembering.
I literally wrote down this time. I literally have it up, so I'm, like, looking at it. I'm like, MVP. Here it is.
Like, MVP, all caps.
Yes.
I thought about this. I was really trying to think about this. I think it's Jiyeon for me.
Jiyeon. I have to go back and think because I didn't really prepare that other than having it up.
You wrote it down, but you didn't think about it. Also, I forgot that we do the countdown, but I think it's Jiyeon for me.
I think I would agree. I'm trying to. I mean, I think I'm gonna take Jiyeon.
Yeah, what settles it for me is the whole, like, I don't know what you're going through or anything, but if you need me, talk to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he never pushes him, he never presses him, and when he calls him, he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and, like,
a great person.
Yeah, he's also, like, again, he makes Jaewon feel comfortable around him and all that, and...
Yeah.
I think, like, yeah. Yeah, no, I think Jiyeon.
Yeah, I think that's the best we can do for this episode, but he's a great person. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Vibes. So in the next episode is probably one of my favorite episodes of the show.
Ooh.
I have to watch the rest to make sure that there's not another one, because I think there might be another favorite episode and there's, like, 2 of them, but this is definitely one of them. There's a lot of, like, communication and progress and discussions, and we actually talk to each other and really get, like, some sort of, as what I said, communication between each other, so that we start to build something more, which is good. And also, the storm begins.
Okay, so it starts next episode.
Yes.
Dang, okay.
And there's another thing that happens next episode, but I kind of don't want to tell you. I want you to go into it going, I don't want to say it.
Okay.
Like, I want to say it, but also I don't want to give it away. So, have fun with it.
Fair, okay. Okay, so
This is probably one of my favorite episodes. This is really good, and I love the communication that they have.
great. Okay.
Mm.
So we will be discussing that next week for episode
Yay.
6 of The Eighth Sense.
God, episode 6s of shows are pretty good because I liked episode 6 of Kim Porsche too, didn't I?
Yeah, episode 6 was the when they
The
were off,
forest.
yeah, the 1-on-1 in the woods handcuffed
Yeah.
deal.
Bruh, like what is it about episode 6s of shows?
Episode 6 it's like the middle of the show, so it's like you got like,
Nice sweet spot.
yeah.
Tides start to change, things like that.
Yeah. So we will be discussing episode 6 of The Eighth Sense next week.
Yeah.
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.